A day of mourning in Manchester today as local hero Ricky Hatton was laid to rest. Thousands of people watched as the cortege passed from his hometown gym in Hyde to a private service at Manchester Cathedral. The two-weight world champion died last month at his home, aged 46. talkSPORT's Spencer Oliver was in the service.
There was a lot of emotions flying around in there for sure, but yeah, it was a fantastic turnout. I can't actually believe that the streets were lined with people as well. Yeah, showed what Ricky meant to everyone.
The likes of Liam Gallagher, Wayne Rooney, Freddie Flintoff and some of boxing's great and good like Tyson Fury, Frank Bruno and Tony Bellew were there.
Everything he does, whether it was strength and conditioning with Kerry Kayes, whether it was body bag with Billy, whether it was jumping a bar, whether it was... he was the standard.
All the reaction from today in Manchester is at talksport.com. Now, where Thomas Tuchel wasn't that impressed by the atmosphere at Wembley last night, he's been told not to expect an awful lot more. His former England captain, talkSPORT's Stuart Pearce.
It's pretty normal for Wembley, but you wouldn't say it was normal for a club game, if you like, you know, and I half get his point, you know. I think Wembley is a sort of corporate occasion as much as anything else in many ways.
England won the game comfortably, 3-0. They face Latvia in a World Cup qualifier live on talkSPORT on Tuesday. Wales take on Belgium in Cardiff on Monday. Now, Gerrard and Rangers, once a match made in heaven. Could it be once again? Looks like we're about to find out as talkSPORT understands he's close to completing an agreement to return. Here's the Sun's Scottish football writer, Bill Leckie.
One trophy out of 9, goes to Aston Villa, doesn't do particularly well, goes off to Saudi, not pulling up trees there. I'm not sure what the justification is for saying that this is the guy who comes in and turns things around for Rangers.
Meanwhile, the club has condemned what they call a shameful fire attack on the statue of former boss Walter Smith at Ibrox, with Police Scotland now investigating. And Pat Cummins might yet be fit for the start of the Ashes. Aussie coach Andrew McDonald says they've not given up hope that the skipper's back injury will clear in time for November the 21st.
Welcome to it. It is Friday night on talkSPORT. It is the Sports Bar Weekender. I'm Adam Catterall. Carlton Cole is alongside me. All the usual shenanigans going on your Friday night. Yes, of course, we'll talk international football. We'll get stuck into the quiz, which is coming up at around about 11:30. We will talk about, obviously, everything that is going on with your club, and you're more than welcome to come and join us for that on 03717 22 3344. And if there's anything going on this weekend that you want to get stuck into and bring to the party, you're more than welcome to do so. It's the Sports Bar Weekender on talkSPORT. Mr. Cole, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, mate?
I'm very well indeed.
Good,
very well
good,
indeed.
good. How was last week without me?
Yeah, it was tough.
You changed your words very
No, I was thinking of the actual programme because a lot's happened since obviously last week.
Yeah, I know, lots happened, yeah.
Yeah, it was tough, mate.
Yeah.
Scraped through the quiz.
Oh, yeah? Just?
Usual. Did quite well right up until the end and then nearly faltered.
Oh,
just managed to get over the edge.
Oh, man.
How's things been with you this week? Good?
Yeah, all good.
Grafting away? Doing a bit?
Well, not actually. It's been quite quiet because come international week, innit? So there's not much going on at the club. But yeah, just a bit of family time.
I believe it's a special weekend this weekend.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. It's my birthday, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
You getting looked after? Are they treating you?
Yeah. They're better. I think they are. I think so.
That's it. We need a slap-up dinner. That's what we need, mate.
Yeah.
There you go. Get taken out, wined and dined.
Well, I'm a cheap date, so...
Whatever, mate. Doesn't matter what you're into.
I just like time. Just family time.
Mate, as long as they are taking the time.
Family and friends. That's what I like, innit?
There you go.
That's all it is.
Weekend of that.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's Cole's birthday
and
weekend.
loads of food.
There you go.
And champagne.
If you want to get stuck into that, you're more than welcome to do so. Let us know what you're getting up to this weekend, because as we always do on a Friday night, we have a little bit of a celebration, don't we? You've worked hard throughout the whole course of the week. The weekend is near enough upon us, and I know that people are on the graft this weekend. I'm on the graft this weekend. We're doing the boxing tomorrow night, of which looking forward to immensely. You're more than welcome to come and join us on the show. 03717 223344. I want to start though with a bit of a poignant moment, if that's all right with you, because we're going to talk Tuchel and him criticising England fans, of course we are, and we're going to talk about the international last night with Wales and everything that's going on this weekend and what have you. But I want to start with the Ricky Hatton funeral, and I know that obviously brings the mood of the programme down a touch to start, but I just think it's quite prominent, especially with, one, I was in attendance to it today in Manchester, and I think it's one of the biggest talking points of the day. I went up to, obviously people know that I live in Manchester, so I went to the cathedral this afternoon, and there were quite a lot of people, obviously. We're going to be speaking to Spencer Oliver a little later on in the show. He's going to come and join us. He was at the cathedral with us earlier today. And I just thought the Hatton family, I don't know if you've caught any of this on social media, Coley, today, but I just thought the Hatton family did an amazing job under immense stress. I mean, I can't even imagine the amount of stress that they're under with everything that's going on. But they did an amazing job at just capturing the right tone and paying tribute, not only to their son, to their brother, to their family member, but also to a British sporting icon. It really was an honour to be there, to be around the tributes that were being paid to him today. And not only that, it kind of took me back a little bit to when I was a young man, being a fan rather than working in boxing, paying money to go and watch Ricky Hatton fight, seeing the streets lined with Ricky Hatton fans. And I know it's not the most nicest of circumstances as to why they were on the streets today, but just to see them on the streets singing, clapping, paying tribute to their hero, it took me back, man. It took me back to the early 2000s, mid 2000s, when Ricky Hatton was on a rampage and making us all feel a certain way. A British sporting icon, and it's just such a shame that, you know, in his coming up to late 40s, he's no longer with us.
Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? And it puts life into perspective. And you look at what he's achieved at such a young age. You know what I mean? He was doing this all at a young age. He was, most boxing experts respect him highly for what he achieved. And I'm glad that you were there, because I know that you'd have looked up to him when he was coming up, and you followed his career very, very closely. And what he done in that career was nothing to be laughed at all, because there's nothing laughable. He's just an honest working man that wanted to just achieve his goals, and he went for it. And I look at it, and it's an inspiration to every sportsman, you know, to keep your eye on the prize and go for what you want in life. Graft,
man. What I don't want to be missed, and I said this with Addy and Rory, as I was previewing on the last show, what I don't want to be missed is how good of a fighter Ricky Hatton was, because everybody talks about him, man of the people, and all that type of thing, and that's absolutely true. 100% that is true. He is the man of the people, and he's the people champion, and all that type of thing. But as a fighter, he was an unbelievable fighter. To get to the stage that he got to before obviously fighting Floyd Mayweather, I think it was the 44th or maybe 45th fight, he was undefeated to that point.
I know.
Unified at 140 pounds. He was just a truly sensational fighter. And I always say this, like when people talk to me about why you're a boxing fan, how did you become a boxing fan? Well, I think everybody my age becomes a boxing fan because of the myth of Mike Tyson. You start thinking, oh, what's all that about? In the 80s and early 90s, you're thinking, what's all this? And then Prince Naseem Ahmed captures your curiosity. Yeah. But for me, the third person in that thing is Ricky, because he's the first one, because I was of that age, maybe 16, 17, 18 years of age, where, you know, your Saturday job paid for a ticket to go watch Ricky Hatton fight. So he's the first person that I used to spend my own money on to go and watch fight, and I followed it, and it was really weird because I've never done this with any other fighter, and I don't think anybody really does this in boxing because I don't class it as tribal. Certain people will have their favourite fighters. People will follow Tyson Fury, for example, or they'll follow Anthony Joshua. I followed him like a football club. It's weird. It doesn't matter who he was fighting. It could have been someone where I knew he was going to win or whatever it may be.
You supported him.
I supported him, and that's the only fighter I've ever done that way. I know it's different now because I'm working in the game, but he's the only fighter that I ever followed tribally, like a fan. I remember,
and you pay your hard-earned money to go and watch it.
Mate, I was heartbroken because I didn't get a ticket for the Mayweather fight. So
you didn't you?
I went to Pacquiao. I didn't go to the Mayweather fight. So I was absolutely mate, because I'd been through the Manchester fights and all this type of stuff, and every man, mate, 30,000 people went, right? Yeah. And they didn't have a ticket, half of them. Yeah, because you can only get 15,000. I think it was 15,000 into the arena on that night, and there were 15,000 in the bars and clubs just following this fella. There's never been anything, to my knowledge, in Great Britain before that. There's definitely not been anything since, and I don't think there'll be anything like that ever again. And remember, he was doing this. He was doing that and building what he built without social media.
I know.
We were in the early embers, weren't we, in the mid-2000s of these social media channels. Yeah. He was doing it before that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's wild what he managed to build.
I know.
And
a cult following.
A proper cult following. And that was reminiscent today with people coming out on the streets. Yeah. And that's the legacy. Like you'll see on your social media channels today the amount of famous faces that were in the cathedral.
Littered with them.
And it was genuinely a who's who. Everybody from the world of boxing.
Crazy.
There. Not only boxing, but obviously then you have the other
Wayne
sports.
Rooney there.
Yeah, the other sports and people. But then you get people from the world of music, Liam Gallagher and Bez from the Happy Mondays and people like that. They were all there and what have you. That all litter your social media feeds. But the real thing for me is when you stepped away from the cathedral and you're trying to get out of Manchester and you're thinking, these streets are packed, man. They are packed with people draped in blue, just, there just to see him and clap and pay their tribute. That's the real legacy.
That is a legacy.
You know what I mean? Mate. I mean, any sports star, I suppose, can gather a harem of famous friends and but to actually have the people bothered to stand out in the drizzling rain of Manchester for a couple of hours, to stand on the street just for you to go past in a coffin is just it's unbelievable.
It's unreal.
Unbelievable.
Do you know what? When I think of Ricky Hatton, because I wasn't a big boxing fan, and you've taught me a lot about boxing, and I was always thinking, if it ain't heavyweight, it's nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just a big heavyweight fan. Lennox Lewis. I used to love Frank Bruno. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then obviously Mike Tyson and all that. But then Ricky Hatton comes along and Prince Nassim Hamid, and they just made it. It just made it more palatable for me. Because I was thinking, what's all the fuss about? So when I watched them, it made me care. Because I didn't think all the other weights mattered. Do you know what I mean? Then when I watched these, I was like, wow, all right. There's boxing after heavyweight. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really know anything about boxing. I was just always a heavyweight man. And then these guys and when you look at what Ricky's achieved in his life, and you, listen, no one can walk in his shoes, and no one can ever judge him because it's only him. It's only him in that ring, him and his thoughts, and at the end of the day, he can train all he wants, but he has to go out there and do it. Because that's why I respect boxers, because they've got something else that we don't have. We're a team. Like footballers, we're a team. We can rely on our mate, we can rely on our people around. But with a boxer, when you're in that ring, it's just you and that other fella, and you got to kind of go for him, and it's got to try and rip his head off, basically. Yeah. And that is a different kind of respect I have to give these guys, because it's different. And I'm so glad that he if he was here to see
that love.
that love, mate, I don't know, man.
There's just two other points that I just want to talk, because I don't want to obviously keep going on.
It's his day.
It is absolutely his
day.
The 2 points that I want to make. Firstly, on the service today, I thought Adam Smith, one of our colleagues who did the eulogy, was unbelievable. Absolutely, because he really has documented Ricky's rise and his career, and he became quite close with him.
Yeah.
So therefore, to be able to stand up, to do what he did, to say what he said, to keep it all together, I thought was absolutely incredible. So Adam Smith, take your hat off, man. You were absolutely fantastic today with that. But also a lot of credit to all three of Ricky's kids who spoke today. His two daughters spoke. And Campbell got up in front of everybody and spoke with an amazing amount of strength and love. And it was when you hear the words coming out of their mouths, that's when you're starting to choke back the tears a little bit. Yeah, that's the real element of what everybody's going through. So from that point of view, I just wanted to mention those. And secondly, people talk about meeting the heroes all the time, don't they? And as I've just highlighted to you, Ricky Hatton, for me as a teenage lad, he was the one that I was following. I was in awe of him. Yeah. He was the guy, obviously gutted when he ended up getting beat against Mayweather and Pacquiao, but he took us on such an unbelievable journey. And then I step into this world to actually work in this world. And his career had come to a kind of... I know he had the comeback with Senchenko in and around the time that I was kind of starting around about the Olympics. But at all my meetings with Ricky, his boxing career had been done. He was a coach and he was doing other bits. He lived up and even exceeded the expectation of anything I ever had in my head about him.
Is it?
Mate, he was just an unbelievable, all-encompassing, all-accommodating guy. Whether it be in a social environment, he would always welcome you into the... It was like doing a stand-up. If you were in a pub with him, it was like he was doing stand-up for whatever. And he was such a
he wants you to enjoy his presence.
A humorous, just a proper lad. And you're thinking, that's Ricky Hatton, former...
Yeah. But you wouldn't think it.
Champion of the world. And he's like telling me to, stop being tight and get a beat. You know what I mean? I'm thinking,
I love it.
All that type of thing. The one that really took my breath away, though, once, and this was for talkSPORT, actually. City were playing Arsenal a couple of years ago, and I got a phone call that said, listen, we're doing a big day on City-Arsenal game today. It was when Arsenal were really pushing for the league, and City ended up beating them. I think De Bruyne scored a couple or whatever it was. And that day, we did a big preview day. He said, can you go up to Ricky's gym, and we'll do something with Ricky, and we'll get Ricky on and all this. Yeah, no bother whatsoever. So I went up to Ricky's gym, right? And he's in there. He was doing a bit of training in the morning. He said, right, lads, set up over there. I'll be with you in a minute. And he comes out, and he was kitted up for the day. And this is like...
For the day.
10, 11 o'clock in the morning, right? He was going out. It was footy. Footy wasn't on till 8 o'clock at night, but he was going out with his pals. He'd done his gym session in the morning. He got his jeans on. He's got his smart stuff on. He was ready to go. And we did this piece to camera, right? No word of a lie. This. We finished, right? He chucked me the keys to his gym, right? He chucked me the keys to his gym. I've gone. He goes, do us a favour, lock up when you're done. he cleared off.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do with the keys?
Post them back through the letterbox. So take all our stuff out, right? Lock it all up and post it.
Yeah, mate, crack on.
But that is the type of guy that he was. Just one of us, man. Yeah. Absolutely one of us.
Angel, man.
And he'll be sorely missed. Manchester did him proud today. God bless you, Ricky.
Always wanted to be entertainment, put a show on for my fans.
Ricky Hatton will probably go down as one of this country's greatest ever world champions.
He inspired a lot of youngsters, and certainly boxing in Manchester came alive because of him.
Sometimes when boxers do hit the high notes and become world champions and make millions, they kind of separate themselves from the working class, and Ricky never did that.
I went on my very first stag do with him at 17 years old, went all the way through school with him. We all knew what his potential was, where he was going to get to in his life.
No one in the family had ever really done boxing, it was all, football family, so they were shocked when I actually took up the boxing.
He was kind of loved and adored by both sides of the city, if you like.
He's a great Mancunian, do you know what I mean? He's a lovely, lovely lad. One of the lads, he's one of us. The night me and Liam carried his belts out in Vegas was one of the funniest and most it was an honour for us to do that, but it was a funny night hanging out with him.
Not only did I meet him in 2007 when I went out to Vegas, after the fight, and we went to play blackjack, and he rocked up and he just sat beside us, battered and bruised, and we all started a rendition of There's Only One Ricky Hatton.
You're listening to the Sports Bar Weekender on talkSPORT. I'm Adam Catterall Carlton Cole alongside me. You've got a mural, haven't you now? I've seen you on social media.
Yeah, man.
Somebody's painted your face on the side of a wall.
Me and Julian Dix. Big up Murals, by the way. Murals, if you haven't seen their work, go on Instagram, go on Twitter, go on TikTok, at MAURWALLS.
Yeah.
And they honoured me, with a...
It's a very good likely, isn't it? It does actually.
Brilliant.
You see some and they look a little bit sketchy.
Oh, they're really good, these lot.
Yours look bang on.
Murals are unbelievable. Like, I've seen their work. They've done like Stevie Gerrard. They've done all.
Okay.
They've done like all the Liverpool lads. Some of the Liverpool lads done.
Where is it? Where is it?
Wilf Zaha and all that. It's at.
Is it near the ground?
Yeah, next to the ground. The pub called the Carpenter's Arms in East London.
Okay.
Next to I think near Westfields, going that way, and near the London Stadium. So yeah, they honoured me, and I was taken back by it because
Did you know it was happening, or did they just do it?
No,
and then give you a
I
shout?
was actually doing a gig with Julian Dix,
right,
and they'd obviously done it before that, and this was Friday. That's why I wasn't in Friday.
Last week,
yeah. So I had to do this thing with the fans over on bit by the seaside, and I saw the guy because I know the guy, Mark Silver, and I was looking at us. What are you doing here? Anyway, I thought they was giving away a raffle prize. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, it's brilliant. Like I was gonna big them up as I usually do, and then they got called to the stage. Tony Gale calls them to the stage. Me and Julian Dix are sitting down.
Yeah.
And we're there, and then they says, oh well, we just want to honour you with some artwork, street art, and I was like, okay, so I might just gonna get like a little canvas or something.
Yeah.
He goes, no, we've done a mural of you. I was like, what? Of me? And listen, mate, I'm just a boy from the Brentford estate, and I didn't plan to get this far in football, and just to have someone that looks at you in that way and appreciates your work and how much graft you put into your job, even now, like even after I've finished my career, it's just it's an honour, mate. I didn't ask for it.
No,
I just appreciate the people appreciating me and how much hard work. Sometimes you wake up at early hours in the morning to go and do something for West Ham and try and please the fans, and it's just nice to get something back like that. It's nice. It's like, okay, we appreciate you, and I do feel it. Don't get me wrong, West Ham fans, I appreciate it. I do feel it. Like, and I hear you singing my name, but I've never had anything like that done.
Have you been down and seen it in real life?
No, not yet. No, I've got to go down there.
Okay.
I've got to go down there. So I'll take the family down there, take a picture.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it'd be nice. And family and friends. And yeah, thank you very much, Murals. It's really heartfelt.
Mate, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
It is pretty cool indeed,
yeah.
I'm going to go down and...
What are you going to do? We're going to go...
No, I'm not going to do it.
You're going to go deface it.
I was going to say that, and then I thought,
we're going to do a tash on.
Exactly. I'll draw a little tash on it or something.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of things you can do to that. But no. Hopefully, I'm not going to be defaced.
You won't be, mate.
You know what I mean?
Listen, we're going to get stuck into a little bit of chat about England. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel's been having it, and he's been highly critical of the support in the stadium yesterday. Just a quick look. We'll get stuck into it in depth in a minute, and we'll hear from him in a minute.
Yeah.
What did you make of it?
Football match on a Thursday night, straight after work. Got to get the kids out of school. Got to travel from maybe up north down to London. So the commute, you're tired after the commute after work or what you got to do. I think it's a little bit harsh on the fans.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit harsh on the fans. I think, like, I get it. He said the first half performance deserved a bit more, and he wanted the fans to sing a little bit more in the second half for them to get up a little bit. I think that's what it was. But I was thinking, come on, he's got to understand a little bit. It's a Thursday night football. Do you know what I mean? And not just that. Like it's not like England international football's a little bit different to.
Yeah, it's not tribal.
It's not tribal enough. It's everyone coming together, and it might be a little bit quiet, but they'll still support you, but it's just doing different ways, you know. And I think people were complaining about Wales. The Welsh lot were making more noise in the stadium, but I don't see a problem in it. Because you know, if it's like a World Cup or something, you know the England fans are going to be like at it. But this is like it's a friendly, like it's a friendly. What kind of noise do you want to make?
I don't understand why.
It's an exhibition game.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why he's had to do, man. Listen, with all due respect, I'll be dead honest. I went and watched the Traitors at half time. I did. I watched the first half and I thought, this ain't a football match. England are battering this lot. You can only beat what's put in front of you, right? That's all you can do. And England were cruising the game. I thought, this is done. So I flicked the channel over.
Well, it was done in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. If you're sat in the stadium, though, you know what I mean, and you think to yourself, we can get an early dart here, this is done.
Yeah, so
I completely understand.
What kind of singing do you want?
The thing is, England fans, as you've just rightfully pointed out, tournaments, they turn up, man.
Always.
Away from home,
passionate.
They turn up. You give them a proper competitive game, they turn up.
Yeah.
If we'd have got in the Nations League, the proper Nations League, that is, and had some competitive games, England fans would have turned up.
Defo.
Chill, Mr. Tuchel. I get it, man.
Chill out, man. You'll be all right.
Listen, I get it. I'll tell you what, go and win the World Cup and we'll show you some atmosphere. Yeah?
Mate, since 1966, mate. Like, we're done. We've come close now. We're coming closer, but we've had a climax. Playing against Wales yesterday on a Thursday night is not going to really tickle our fancy, right? You got to do a little bit more. And I want to see all types of skills come out then. I want to see like Ronaldinho skills come out for me to come off my seat and applaud. Do you know what I mean? We ain't got none of those players in there, so it's not like we could do showboating. That might tickle our fancy a little bit, no? Otherwise, it's boring. It's a little bit boring, isn't it?
You touched upon it before, mate. I think it's a different type of audience that go and watch England. It's not tribal. No. It's more family.
Yeah.
I think it's lads, dads, mums, daughters, all that type of thing.
Making a day of it.
Yeah.
Maybe took a day off.
Yeah, yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
And watch England play.
Listen, Mr. Tuchel. Just go and win the World Cup. We'll show you some atmosphere, mate.
Yeah.
We'll be swimming in Trafalgar.
You'll be all right. You're going to be all right. Listen, we're seeing good signs. We're happy with it.
Yeah.
There was no booing, was there? There was no booing, obviously not. So there's nothing to complain about. Don't complain. If you want to complain, we'll give you something to complain about very soon, mate, Mr. Tuchel.
Stick with us. This is the Sports Bar Weekend on talkSPORT. It's the Sports Bar Weekend on talkSPORT. I'm Adam Catterall Carlton Cole's here, as always, on a Friday night. What do you make, by the way, of Thomas Tuchel's treatment of Jude Bellingham? I know we've just been speaking about the fans, and we're going to get onto the phone calls in a minute on that.
Yeah.
What do you make of his treatment of Jude Bellingham?
There was no treatment. I just thought, listen, he hasn't played. You can't just waltz him back into an England international side that are building towards something, and he'll be all right. He's a good player. Get back fit, play some games for Real Madrid, come back in November, get in that squad. Why rush him in? No. I don't get why people are making a hoo-ha about it. It's not that serious. It's not that deep, as they say. And it keeps I think it keeps England prestige a little bit. So yeah, you can't.
Good point.
You can't just waltz back in when you're a good player. Don't get me wrong. You're a great player for us, but you got to work to get into this team. You can't just waltz back in when you're fit. And it sends a message to the lads as well. And as Grealish knows, Foden knows, it's hard to get in at the moment. So you got to do your work. You got to do your work and show Tuchel what he's missing.
03717 22 33 44. Where now are you, mate?
Hello, boys. You okay?
How you doing, pal?
Yeah, man. We're good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
What you been up to today, man? What you been up to? Man? Let's see about your day.
It's normal.
Oh, yeah? Night shift?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah, on the markets.
On the market? Oh, okay. All right,
security. I'm security on the market.
Okay.
He does the night. What time do you normally knock off? About 6 in the morning, don't you? Something?
Is that right? 7 o'clock we finish. Yeah, 13-hour night shift, 6 till 7.
Hey, mate,
proper graft.
He looks after that. Make sure
as well.
Make sure there's no bother on them markets, man. You know what I mean? There's people jumping the fences and all
in the
sorts.
middle of Nottingham this week as well, boys. So.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Keeping the likes of Adam Catterall out.
That's it.
Yeah? This guy's a naughty boy back in the day. Yeah.
Here, what do you make of all this chat about Tuchel being a bit harsh on the fans, man?
I think he's being really harsh, mate. Put aside that it was a friendly, it's hard to cheer when you're just passing the ball along the back four like they did in the second half. So Wales outdid us shots on target 2-0 in the second half. And it's hard to cheer for a team like that. You know, they were cheering in the first half when England were giving us something. And I think they need to remember that the fans are there to be entertained. They're not there to... it helps that they uplift the team. But like I say, if you're going to do 20 passes along your back four... there's going to be a lull where they're not going to be singing and cheering because that's not what they've paid for.
Yeah, I think as well, he's got to kind of understand, and who am I to tell the England manager what he's got to understand? But, you know, Premier League management and international management is different. Premier League,
definitely,
it's tribal, isn't it? You know what I mean? You're going to turn up for your team and you're going to support them no matter what, even if they're playing badly. You're still going to sing, you're still going to give it the big one and all that type of stuff to try and help them along. That's what's going to happen for your club. When it's international, it is a different market, a different demographic that turns up, especially on these ones. You know what I mean? This is a friendly against Wales. Maybe it's an excuse for someone to maybe take the kid along to the first ever international game.
Well, that's what my mate went.
There you go. That's the type of audience.
It was his boy's first game.
There you go. See, that's the type of audience, mate. So it is kind of what you're saying then. It flips a little bit, and the onus is more now on the team to entertain, to get the noise out of the fans, rather than the other way around as it would be in a club game.
Yeah, see, me and my dad, my sister and my brother, we can't get tickets to the big games. The game we went to was a Senegal game. And we absolutely had a brilliant time, but the atmosphere at that is not going to be the same as them that go every week, them that know all the songs, them that start the chant.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of nervous people that don't know whether if they start singing, is everyone going to join in?
Yeah.
So it's a completely different atmosphere. But if the team entertains, you're going to get a level of atmosphere that stays throughout the game. But if the team lulls, the atmosphere will lull.
What type of entertainment are you looking for?
Well, I'm an Arsenal fan, so
You're greedy.
I like attacking football.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like it. Does my head in when Arsenal do it. They'll spend 15, 20 minutes in a game at 1-0 up, passing it along the back four. And yeah, I'll go and make a cup of tea or something in that time. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be glued. I'm not going to be glued at the stands watching the TV, watching a team pass along the back four.
Good point.
Fair play. Wayne, have a good one, man. Have a good night, mate. Ross, what do you think, pal?
Talking about the brand of football, so.
Hello.
Hey, Ross, what do you think, mate?
Yeah, great. Do you know what? I watched the clip and I thought absolutely spot on Thomas there because, he's just come out and said it as it is. And obviously some people are going to whinge. But he's just being honest. Like, who wants to watch football in the stadium? There's too many of us who are just prepared to just sit there on our phones or criticising on a tactical level. But I just think ultimately it comes down to the people who are selling the tickets and organising the stadium. Because for me, it's about the fact that you can take 10,000 fans from the best singing fans from all around the country, but if you just dot them randomly around the stadium, then there's no organisation there. What you need to be doing when they're buying the tickets is asking them the question in a little tick box.
Are you going to sing?
Are you intending on singing? Are you intending on singing? Because if so, we'll put you in the singing section. This is the singing section. If we seat you here, you're actually going to sing. And then obviously, if you're taking your kids along, your 5-year-old kid, it should be like, well, no, I'll sit somewhere else. But you know what? That's for me. That's what it comes down to. But for me, ultimately, these ticketing websites, obviously, they're all run by California-based, Bitcoin, whatever. They don't care. But it just needs to be done by the FA and the.
I know what you're saying. I think there could be a strategy towards it.
Yeah, I get that.
That is actually a good point.
It is a good point, but because it does come down to the argument that we were having 2 minutes ago, that obviously international football and fan base is different to what you experience at club. Yeah. For example, so who's your team, Ross?
Yeah.
Is it Forest?
Forest, mate.
Right, so when you buy a ticket for Forest, you know where the end is, that there's going to be the most amount of atmosphere. You know where it could be a little bit tamer. You know, you can maybe have a little bit of a chill. So you buy your ticket accordingly, yeah?
Yeah.
Whereas on an England international game, you wouldn't necessarily know that because there isn't that.
That's what I mean, because there is no designated. There should be a designated end of the ground. This is where the people sit if they're intending to.
This is where people like Ross are going, right? This is where it's going off.
Because it's just embarrassing. I've just got back from Italy, mate. I'll tell you what, the attendance is there and not that great, but the noise level is almost always.
Which games did you take in, mate? Whereabouts did you go?
Too many to go through, Carlton. But at the end of the day, I went all over the Serie C, Serie D.
Oh, was it?
Oh, you did lower leagues as well?
Oh, yeah. That's where the true fans are, though. That's where the true fans are.
It's all on my YouTube channel, mate. Raymondo Football. Check it out.
Nice plug. I like it.
I like that. Raymondo. What's it called? Raymondo Football.
Raymondo Football, FUTBOL. So
cool.
The reality is that the worst atmospheres were at the Roma and Lazio games because it's what I just said. There's too many cooks for all the broth. But the best ones are where there's like 100, 300, 400 fans. And they're all grouped together in one little thing and they're all banding together. And
do you know what you're trying to say here?
I like it.
You're trying to say England needs some ultras.
Basically, yeah.
You basically need ultras to create the atmosphere. Get the drums out. Get the trumpet out.
That's it.
And let's go. Let's have it.
One dude
get the beers out.
One guy at the front with a drum that doesn't even look at the match. He's just looking at the crowd, just going boom, boom, boom.
Hey, and you know what?
That's not an English thing. It's obviously we're not going to go to that.
That's a Portsmouth thing. That's Pompey.
I know you're a player, Carlton, but at the end of the day, I'm a fan, and whenever I go down to Forest, you can look back over the years, and you know the type of guy who's going to put his neck on the line. Let's say euphemistically, he's going to put his neck on the line. And just start singing on his own and wait for.
There's always one, isn't there? There's always one.
Not many. There's not many in that mold. I'm not one of them. I'm not that brave.
Yeah. Oh, you're not brave.
I'm the kind of guy who will back him up, mate. Anyone singing a song,
Oh, you're backup. Oh, you're a backup dancer.
He's a wingman.
He's a backup dancer.
I'm a secondary. Yeah. Those guys.
You go first,
special, mate. I tell you, we need to value those guys. Trust me.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, I understand. We do. No, it's brilliant that what he's saying though.
Yeah.
Section them off. Go. You know where the.
This is where it's going off.
Yeah, you know where the sound men are. They're over there. Do you want to go over there? we can put you over.
Let's go for a party.
Yeah, let's go for a party.
Let's go for a few beers. Let's get in there.
Let's get randy. You know what I mean?
Let's get randy. You mean rowdy?
Rowdy.
You don't want to get randy in there. Well, that's all over his show.
Randy.
Whoa.
Dump that. Let's get rowdy, I mean.
03717 22 3344. Do you want to get... The NFL is back in London, and talkSPORT 2 will be bringing you live exclusive commentary this Sunday as the Denver Broncos take on the New York Jets at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You'll also be able to see the team if you head to our talkSPORT USA YouTube channel, as they will be hosting a live watch-along from the stadium with plenty of extra content. That's the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets live on talkSPORT 2 this Sunday afternoon from 2 p.m. In addition to watching on YouTube, you can listen to talkSPORT 2 on your DAB via the talkSPORT app, or simply ask your smart speaker to play talkSPORT 2. Can I just say on that, by the way, our NFL coverage is absolutely elite. Honestly, and people will think I'm being paid to say that. That's not part of the read. Will Gavin's commentary and the team that he's working with on these, well, they did Dublin, didn't they? And they've got a couple of ones in London over the next couple of weeks, has been absolutely top class. I'm normally one of them people that would go with an American sport, the American commentators and all that type of stuff. And I still stand by that. I mean, some of the American commentators are absolutely fantastic. Our commentary teams for these NFL games are absolutely top class. I actually think it takes the coverage to a whole new level. Definitely check it out this weekend. Get them on the watch along whilst you're watching it on TV, maybe something like that. Watch it on TV, try and sync it up, and watch the guys do their thing. Will Gavin calls the games absolutely brilliantly, so make sure you go and check it out. Yeah, he's really, really good. Anyway, back to the phone lines, 03717 223344. Sean, how are you, mate?
Excellent, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, pal. What's going on this weekend?
A whole load of nothing. International football.
Yeah, but sure, listen, right, you've got to take advantage, mate. If there's international football going on, you've got to be doing something else. What's going on?
Typical family life. If there's no Premier League, it's not great, is it? Well, let's be honest.
Mate, you're supposed to embrace the family life on this weekend there. You know what I mean? Whether it's the kids' sports or whether it's a day out on the Sunday roast or whatever it is, Sean. Come on, lad, embrace the family life. What's up with you?
None of the kids got game?
I've got a daughter. She's just about to turn 2, so we're not in that realm yet.
Okay. It's coming, pal. It's coming.
I'll get myself a little Ella tune somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. When can she start? Maybe about 3-4 years. So you've got about 4 years before she's in a team there on a Sunday or something like that. That's great.
Listen, there's positives to life. She doesn't pick the ball up; she kicks it.
Oh wow! Already.
There you go, mate.
Already,
There you go. There you go. That's your weekend then sorted. In the back garden or whatever it may be, as long as the weather's all right, get it cracking. All right, pal.
Brilliant stuff.
That's it.
There you go. Right, come on. What do you want to talk about?
I'm just thinking about this entitlement with England players.
Yeah.
Like, I get that Jude Bellingham, solid player, don't disagree with that. But just because you play for Real Madrid, there's no entitlement that you get in the England squad straight away. Mm-hmm. You've been injured all summer. You were poor before the summer. You've had an operation. So play your way back in. The lads that are in the squad, the likes of Elliot Anderson, Morgan Gibbs-White. Morgan Gibbs-White doesn't get a game. He's one of the best central midfielders in the Premier League. And I get that Jude Bellingham's been solid for Real Madrid, but as it stands, the squad's not doing too bad. So keep with what's doing well. You're not entitled to be in the squad.
No, you're talking meritocracy, aren't you?
That's
what we want. We all want that.
That's what we've always wanted this, didn't we? Because remember, the England team used to just pick itself. Even when I was coming through, and then it was hard to break in then because there was a crew already there, and you have to be doing something regular for at least 2-3 years in the Premier League to get in. And I think now it's a little bit easier to get in. If you can have half a good season, you might be selected if you've come through the under-21s that way. But before, I would say it was harder to get in and break into that. So there shouldn't be any players right now thinking I should be in there because I'm fit. No, work your way in and go on merit.
I kind of like the attitude of.
But I don't think Jude. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Jude's come out and thrown his toys out.
No, I don't think he has.
He hasn't. So let's just get one thing straight here. Let's not make something up that it's not.
No. But I'm just looking at.
I don't think he's just said I want to be involved. Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah,
but you got to work your way back in. And is he okay with that? He probably is. So you know what? I'll show you what I can do, and when I get back into the Real Madrid team, and you'll end up picking me up in later on anyway in the November camp. But this camp, it's a bit too soon for you. Work your way back in, get fit, get some games under your belt, and I think he's probably up for that challenge, definitely, because that's the type of guy he is.
I kind of like the manager's attitude, and I know that it's going to come under some criticism, and we're talking about, we kind of criticise him a little bit with the way that he's been with the fans, haven't we, over the last 24 hours?
Yeah.
But I kind of like the attitude of a manager that goes, right, this is the way I'm playing. These are and these players fit my system right now.
Yeah.
You've got to earn it. You've got to earn the right to be in this.
Yeah.
there is no entitlement, as you're pointing out. It doesn't matter if you're playing at Real Madrid or you're playing at Manchester City or you're playing at wherever you're playing. It doesn't matter if you're banging form. At the end of the day, if other players are banging form that fit my system, they're getting in.
Yeah.
And as long as it works for the team and as long as the team work, I don't think anybody can have any complaints about that.
No, because it's not an individual game. It's a team game. Simple.
Terry, how are you, mate?
Adam, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was just wanting to, first time caller. So.
Congratulations, welcome, and I hope you.
What's made you break the duck here, Terry? Hang on, is it? It's either you're either in a good mood, or you want to rant at me and Carlton. So which one is it, pal?
Come on, tell us. Let's have a go.
But the guy that called up just now about the putting sections of having.
All right.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, and I've been shouting at that at the radio for ages, and thankfully someone has said it. That the fans, and I'm being a West Ham fan as well, it's what our fans bang on about quite a lot, of there being no atmosphere.
I know about it.
And exactly, Carlton, right? But there needs to be a section where it's all like-minded people in the same area that really generate an atmosphere. And you've got your kids and they're with their families, and you've got other people, and there's just pockets all over the place where if you gather those people together, and then also it has to be a collective effort, because the fans then, if they were in that section, no matter what's going on the pitch, they have to get the team going. You know what I mean? And it becomes a two-way exchange. So, it really definitely feel like it's something that needs to be looked at for clubs.
I agree.
West Ham to get an atmosphere going, because people are trying in there in different parts, but it just don't seem to be connecting.
Get all your away fans. Get all your away fans together and for home games. That's what you need to do.
Yeah,
all the guys that are going away from home.
You know what it is as well.
Yeah,
it's not just that. The bigger these stadiums get, the harder to generate that effect. So, because you're in a 60,000, 70,000 seater stadium.
Yeah.
To get that energy in across the whole thing, across the whole stadium in different various parts in the stands.
Yeah,
it'd be very hard, because some people just want to sit down, some people just want to sing, and when you stand up, someone's going, sit down. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, but if they're all in a like-minded area where everybody accepts that,
exactly. But that's up to the clubs to strategize that now and sell the tickets accordingly, and maybe tick a box.
Yeah.
Tick a box. Are you going to sing or not?
Do you want to get randy? As you said earlier.
Are you getting randy?
Yeah.
Or are you going to be quiet?
There you go.
It's one of the two.
No, I like that.
It makes sense. Actually, an idea has come from our show.
There you go.
I hope
little pocket of 5,000 fans there, and they can get everything popped.
I hope stadium CEOs are watching this right now and understand it.
Get all your away fans together. Yeah. Stick them for the home games and stick them all in one.
I hope they're watching or listening to this, because this is a great idea. This is where it started. Yeah,
there you go.
We're going to get
that.
We've got to get the credit for it.
We're going to get that atmosphere. That's what we're going to do. You listen to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT with talkSPORT Bet. Visit talksportbet.com today for exclusive offers and bonuses. You've got to be over 18. BeGambleAware.org.
A day of mourning in Manchester today as local hero Ricky Hatton was laid to rest. Thousands of people watched as the cortege passed from his hometown gym in Hyde to a private service at Manchester Cathedral. The two-weight world champion died last month at his home, aged 46. talkSPORT's Spencer Oliver was in the service.
There was a lot of emotions flying around in there for sure, but yeah, it was a fantastic turnout. I can't actually believe that the streets were lined with people as well. Yeah, showed what Ricky meant to everyone.
The likes of Liam Gallagher, Wayne Rooney, Freddie Flintoff, and some of boxing's great and good, like Tyson Fury, Frank Bruno, and Tony Bellew were there.
Everything he does, whether it was strength and conditioning with Kerry Case, whether it was body bag with Billy, whether it was jumping a bar, whether it was, he was the standard.
All the reaction from today in Manchester is at talksport.com. Now, where Thomas Tuchel wasn't that impressed by the atmosphere at Wembley last night, he's been told not to expect an awful lot more. His former England captain, talkSPORT's Stuart Pearce.
It's pretty normal for Wembley, but you wouldn't say it was normal for a club game, if you like, you know. And I half get his point, you know. I think Wembley is a sort of corporate occasion as much as anything else in many ways.
England won the game comfortably, 3-0. They face Latvia in a World Cup qualifier live on talkSPORT on Tuesday. Wales take on Belgium in Cardiff on Monday. Now, Gerrard and Rangers, once a match made in heaven. Could it be once again? Looks like we're about to find out as talkSPORT understands he's close to completing an agreement to return. Here's the Sun's Scottish football writer, Bill Leckie.
One trophy out of 9, goes to Aston Villa, doesn't do particularly well, goes off to Saudi, not pulling up trees there. I'm not sure what the justification is for saying that this is the guy who comes in and turns things around for Rangers.
Meanwhile, the club has condemned what they call a shameful fire attack on the statue of former boss Walter Smith at Ibrox, with Police Scotland now investigating. And Pat Cummins might yet be fit for the start of the Ashes.
Sports Bar Weekender on talkSPORT. I'm Adam Catterall Carlton Cole alongside me. We've got the quiz coming up in the next 30 to 45 minutes. We're on a winning streak of 1. Fingers crossed we can keep that ticking as the show progresses. We're going to get stuck into all things Manchester United in a moment. You're more than welcome to come and join us for that. And if you want to get involved with the show, you can. 03717 22 33 44. It's a Sports Bar Weekender on talkSPORT. We're going to be speaking to Jay Motti from the Stretford Paddock a little bit later on to get his insight into this as a Manchester United fan. Did you see the Jim Radcliffe interview? Comments towards Ruben Amorim?
I didn't see the interview, so I don't know the tone of it, but I've heard about the comments, yes.
He basically has been given... I think he did this maybe about 2 months ago. Did he do his last one? They seem to be coming round quite quickly.
Yeah.
And then obviously they make, clickbait type of content.
Do you want your owner being so vocal? Would you like? Or do you
I don't know.
Take a back seat and let probably Jason Wilcox talk, or
He's a prominent figure though, isn't he? So he's always going to be asked questions. And if he's going to be asked questions, I'm sure that in his line of work he's always used to answering those types of questions, isn't he? Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Man United fans are more...
they're
well versed to be able to answer that. But Radcliffe stated, Amorim has not had the best of seasons. Ruben needs to demonstrate he's a great coach over 3 years. That's where I'd be. Now, that has obviously created a little bit, I say a stir, it's created a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the fact that we're not in, or it doesn't seem that we are in, a knee-jerk reaction place. Now, Man United fans, just hold your horses for a second. The data isn't good, is it, on Ruben Amorim? When you analyse the data, it isn't good when you are talking about a long-term project. However, Jim Ratcliffe, Jason Wilcox, people within the club are far more connected to Ruben Amorim than I am or anybody else's. Therefore, they would have a better insight, whether it's, a vested interest into that insight. I don't know. That's for you to decide on whether Ruben Amorim is the right man to be taking Manchester United forward or not. It is very difficult, though, and I can fully understand any fan having the contrary belief to Jim Radcliffe. It's very difficult for any fan, based on data, not just a hunch, based on actual data, facts and figures, because that's what we've got to make our decisions on these days, haven't we? Because that data is not there to support the manager at this moment in time, is it?
No. It's hard. It's hard to support the manager, being a Man United fan, obviously. But you do have some positive Man United fans out there that probably like a strong manager, like a stubborn manager. Alex Ferguson was stubborn, you know what I mean? And even his success, it was dodgy in the first days, in the first stages.
But it was a different landscape to what we're experiencing right now. Completely different.
They're basically on a rebuild. They're on a rebuild, and it's going to be different. And it's not the Man United that the fans know and recognise. It's going to be a totally different model. And you've got to give that time. If you want greatness, it doesn't fall on your lap overnight. And they've been chopping and changing for so long now. Starting a project, chopping that down, starting another project, chopping that down, and then you're left with a puzzle that you can't fix. You know what I mean? You can't build towards nothing. And I think what's going on there now, I think Ratcliffe's, what he's doing now is just putting his faith in Jason Wilcox, the football people of the club, because he's employed them to do that and give him, because anything that he has in his head, he might want to do. Say, let's just get rid of the manager now. No, we told you it's going to be 3-4 years. We're giving him a 5-year contract? Did he have?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's coming up to he's got another 3.5-4 years now. So they're going to have to just be patient with it. And he's probably told them this is going to be a 3-year project or 4-year project. It's not going to happen overnight, and we need to build towards that to get me the right team for me to be able to play this football that Jason loves. Jason Wilcox loves his football, and he's backed him. Imagine now Jason sacks him. Then you're going to have to start rebuilding again, and it's going to cost more money to get the players that new manager wants. It's going to be very difficult. So I just look at it, I just think, you know what? You're just going to have to stick with this guy and be patient, because you've done too much chopping and changing, and now you've got a mishmash team with different managers, players in that team. How can you make that work? Now, we're going to go with this rigid team now. I'm not changing my formation. Now let's build on this formation and get the right players, and that might take 3 years.
There's obviously talk as well via social media, don't know how serious this is, of takeovers and various things, and fans have got their own thoughts on that. Michael, how are you, mate? You well?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. Thanks for giving us a bit of time on a Friday night, pal. What do you want to say?
What are you going to say, mate?
Well, it's everything, isn't it? Hi, Colton.
How are you?
No, it's everything we've wrong. Everything's wrong with United, from top to bottom. And when he's not the man to take us forward, we had our leader. Sadly, we're never going to replace Sir Alex Ferguson. Amwin's not the guy to take Man United forward.
Right, but
I have not seen any evidence from last season and this season.
Right, okay, so we said that, didn't we? So there's no data supporting Ruben Amorim right now in order for the fans to be convinced that he's the guy to be able to take Manchester United forward. But obviously, so Jim Ratcliffe or Jason Wilcox or somebody has seen something there that they're willing to continue this for the foreseeable future. When you said there that you're never going to be able to replace Sir Alex Ferguson, listen, Sir Alex Ferguson was just...
1 in a million.
Yeah, come on. But there will be progression for Manchester United at some point. They will get it right at some point. It's just whether Ruben Amorim is that right guy for you, Michael.
No. I don't think, I could think...
So what would you do then? As Colley's just said there, right, if you change it now, then you're going back to the start of the project again.
Not necessarily. It's not if you get the right guy. No, I would even go for the Glasner. Glasner plays a similar formation to this.
Okay.
But he does it in a better way.
Okay.
I totally get what you're saying, yes, this formation is this is what Jason Wilcox wants. He wants this formation, obviously, or else you wouldn't get Ruben Amorim in and change the whole format of what was previously there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what he's going for. This is his vision. Now he's had to go and get his man to make that vision come alive. As he said, Glasner plays it, but he plays it in probably a different way. But who says that's the right way? Glasner's working on a different type of project. So Glasner coming to Manchester United is not going to be the same Glasner you're going to get at Palace. You can't just... That's one thing people need to understand. Football's a feeling game. You have to feel it. And he'll go there and he won't be able to feel that he might be able to... he's going to be able to change this team to the team that he had at Palace. So I think let Ruben... Give him these years to change things around. Because right now, there's nothing to lose. You've already finished, where did they finish last year? 16th, 15th or 16th?
Yeah.
I think you get to 10th this season, I think that's a step in the right direction. 10 and above is a step in the right direction for Manchester United. Forget about Europe and all that for now. Just get your head around it that this is a new era and you're building towards another part of Manchester United's future and history, because this is going to be a different type of thing for the Manchester United fans to understand, but they just need to really get their head around it. And they might have a good season this year. By the end of the season, they might finish above 10th. And then that's better than last season. Then you build towards the next season and try and get higher than that. So 6th or 7th or 8th, or try and get into Europe. That's what you got to be looking. And you have to back the manager.
Where's your head up, Matt?
Hello there, lads. How you doing?
Yeah, sound, man. Go on.
What do you think about what I just said there?
Yeah, hi, Coley, mate.
Hi,
Great
mate.
player, mate, by the way. I wish we had it decided a set ago. I'm a big Ruben fan. I was over the moon when I heard that he's giving him the 3 years. I mean, all these United fans that are coming out now, I mean, I go every game and I've watched it since Fergie stepped down, and we've been absolute garbage. Yes, the league positions are higher, but under Ruben at the minute now, this season, the football is getting better. Now, what they've got to look at is, like you just said there, Cole, a nail on the head, mate. Who's going to come in? They're going to start clearing these players out. They're going to start again from scratch. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Give the guy the time. Give him another window. Get that defence. Get Shaw out of the way. Get Dallow out of the way. Get Believer in midfield. And we're good to go. But sorted the keeper out. I mean, what do they want? I know he's won 8 out of 30, and that's atrocious. Yeah. Well, come on, lads, give him a bit of time. Give him another 200 million, because he'll have it in the close season. Rumour has it, Believer's coming in January. And whoever buys it, I'm not bothered, because we're building that team. That's the priority, and Ruben's doing it. He's cleared the deadwood out. And what more? What can I say? I mean, they're doing all right at the minute. I know we played bad against Brentford. We got whooped at City. And look, I went against Sunderland, all right. We played well against Sunderland. You could say it's only Sunderland. That's no disrespect. But we're doing better than we did last year, so give the guy a chance.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. Look, everyone's going to call for Ruben Amorim's head. It comes with the territory of being at Man United. But I look at it and I just think, this is not the same Man United. You guys have to just start again. Now, at least he's got a vision. Jason Wilcox got a vision. At least there's some kind of vision there, what they're working towards. If you're just going to scrap it and then start again, it's going to be the same problem later on as well. And you're just delaying the process. This needs to happen. This needs to happen for Manchester United. You're going to have to weather the storm. It's not going to look pretty sometimes, but you're going to have to get through it. And I guarantee at the end of it, once everything's settled and then you start seeing improvements, then the fans will be getting behind the team even more. Then you start seeing other things happening that's going in the way of luck for Manchester United. Then we're starting to see the old Man United fans coming up and thinking, I can get behind this now. Right now, I know there's not a lot to get behind. There isn't. It looks messy, but it's because you've got the memory of old. All the new younger Man United fans, they don't know any better. and they're hearing the elders talking about, we used to be in the glory days only like 15 years ago, 20. You know what I mean? We was the best, but now you're not. So you need to start reprogramming your thought process and say, okay, we need to rebuild again. And this thing that you think is going to happen overnight, it's not going to happen. We're going to need years for this. And at least we've got people that care and want to get their vision and focus on building to the future. And I think you'll see things will improve. Ruben, I don't think he's a bad manager, but he's a very stubborn one. And stubborn managers, usually, give them some time, they'll perform with the right players and right resources around them. And they want to back him. So let's see.
3717 22 33 44. Keep your calls coming in. We'll get you on the radio next. Now then, seeing as we've just been speaking Manchester United, it's always quite nice this time of the show to get this young gentleman on. Are you ready? It's time for the latest thoughts with talkSPORT Bet.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. Download the app or visit talksportbet.com for exclusive offers and bonuses. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
Now, you know him as the talkSPORT Bet man. We know him as the Ruben Amorim lookalike. It is the one and only Ryan. How are you?
Good, lads. How you both doing? You well?
Ryan Amorim.
There he is, Ryan Amorim.
There he is.
Looking good.
How are you? How are you getting on, boys?
Yeah,
doing all right. How are you getting on?
We haven't spoken in a little bit, have we?
Do you know what? Yeah, I haven't had you both together. That's the thing. I haven't had you both together. But I must say, I can see you both looking. Yeah, I've shaved it down to a moustache. That's what's
I was just going to say, what's going on there? Have you got a country and western gig tomorrow night or something? What's going on, lad?
What are you up to, man?
Do you know, I just thought I'm just going to take it down a little bit and just test it out. And look, I look like an evil version of myself. You know, that's what I've worked out.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I'm enjoying it. So, yes, that's what's different, lads.
I can't decide what you're doing, man, whether you're getting ready for Panto season or it's a Halloween outfit or something coming up. What's going on?
He's behind me.
You look like you look like D'Artagnan from Three Musketeers.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah. Get your sword out.
I know, honestly. Hey, well, listen. I know, but I saw you both squinting. I saw you both having a look. So, you know, I'm just trying things. It's the year of trying things, boys. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a midlife crisis to me sometimes.
It's a midlife. You know, 34, but I'm getting there. So,
34.
yeah, I'm there.
Oh, mate, I'm 42 on Sunday.
Oh, you don't look it, though, Corey.
I wish
That's
I was
the main
34,
thing, you know
man.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I don't feel it either. That's it. That's the main thing. My knee does. My knee feels 80. You know?
Don't talk to me about knees, Coley. I've got no ACL in my left one as we speak.
What?
I'm a wreck, I am, yeah.
Serious? You need a reconstruction, didn't you?
Yeah, I know. I'm on the waiting list. Don't you worry about that. I'm on the mend. I'm nearly there.
Good, man. What have you got for us, man?
What is this? An episode of Alby City? Calm down,
I know.
Let's get in.
What's going on, man?
Should we get stuck into it?
Let's talk, man.
Do me on some England. Go on, pal.
Come on.
Yeah, Latvia versus England. Yeah, it was a nice day at the office, steady day at the office, wasn't it, against Wales? I heard you both talking about it earlier. It's always nice to thump a home nation as well, isn't it? I have to say. But we're all sat here thinking, what did we learn apart from the fact that Tuchel wasn't having the home crowd? I mean, Anderson was brilliant. Everyone's saying he's a missing piece of the puzzle. That's nice. But I know people are saying this is the important one, this game. Honestly, Latvia here, just for context, 25-1 to beat England.
Wow.
Competitive game then.
25-1. That's like basically no chance.
Well, if we're half as good as we were against Wales, I think we'll get the job done. Put it that way. I mean, we haven't even conceded in this qualification campaign, and their goal difference, I can't remember what it is now, -4 or something like that. England 1-22 to get an away victory. Even the draw's 9-1. So I mean, it should be convincing from England, but obviously the game's not played on paper, and we'll see. You're going to have to sieve for some value here. I've got the match to have over 3.5 goals. That's 17-20. That's a booster from talkSPORT Bet. Declan Rice anytime, especially if Anderson's on the field. I'm liking maybe the look of that because he's got a bit more freedom, a bit more space, a bit more grass ahead of him. That's 17-5 anytime to think about for your bet builders. But I've built here, boys, Saka anytime, England to win to 0, over 3.5 goals, 19-5. So it's all about finding the nice combinations there. And that's personally what I'm going to go for on that.
It's a solid bet builder, that, mate. See, what, you just shy of 4-1 there? Well done,
Yeah, not too bad, eh? Not too bad. I've done all right with that one.
All right, let's look at the next one. Odds on England World Cup final squad. So, in brackets, you've got Grealish, Foden, Wharton, Trent, etc.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few names here, to be honest with you. It's an interesting market, but it basically is what is going to be the final squad list. That's
Have you got a to be left out market?
Now, that would be good. That would be good. Maybe I'll put a request in. But what I'll do is I'll
Adam Catterall.
Yeah, guaranteed.
He's made himself available. He's made himself available.
We'll get a nice little special.
Yeah.
Adam Catterall.
What about me? I didn't retire from football. I didn't retire from England.
No, I'm doing it now. I'm retiring myself.
England retired me.
There's a few players ahead of him. He's hanging up the boots. So look, there's a few names. I'll throw them your way. Morgan Rogers and Rashford. They're obviously within the realms of potentially being picked. They're at the price right now of 4-7. There's no point in looking any like your Declan Rices who are 1-12. You've got to look a little bit down the list and try and find some value. Now, Grealish, you mentioned there, 4-5. Rashford's 4-5 and Grealish is 4-5. So not too bad. Those are the kind of players you need to look at here. Bowen 7-4 to make the squad. You having Bowen? Do you think he potentially could?
Yeah,
obviously,
I think Tuchel likes him. So
yeah, exactly.
Fingers crossed. We need a hammer in there, or else England don't win anything.
Yeah, and you need players to come off the bench, even if it's not about the ones who starts, it's about the ones who finishes sometimes.
That's how you did that.
Curtis Jones 11-8, Maguire 11-4. But two names I want to throw at you boys. Mason Mount. Now he's starting to pick up a little bit of form for Manchester United. It looks like Ruben Amorim likes it.
Look at him. Go on, carry on.
God, he's got to get a Man United man in there.
You got to get a Man United player in there, yeah.
Is there any Man? Hold on. Is there any Man United player in the last squad?
I don't know. There's a
You lot are struggling.
It's the first time in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Oh God.
5-1 Mount. That I think if he continues to have a good season, that's not a bad early shout. Or what about someone like Calvert-Lewin at 20-1? If he keeps scoring, he's scored the last couple of weeks. If he keeps scoring, you never know. We're looking for that second striker to Kane, aren't we? Could he be the one at 20-1? That's what I'll say.
It's open. I think anyone that finds a little bit of form, coming for a second striker, being that backup to Harry Kane, definitely, man. I think that's open. It's wide open, actually.
Yeah.
There you go. Look for the strikers.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about?
I'm thinking Callum Wilson.
Maybe. Yeah, Callum Wilson's another one.
I'm thinking Callum Wilson, maybe if he can get a bit of form and change West Ham's fortunes and get some goals, you never know. Eh?
Yeah, it's a long way back, but it's still one that he can make, can't he? He's 33-1 at the moment. 33-1 to make the squad. So look, it's a long way back, but could he do it again? It's open, that second spot to Kane.
He's up for it because I done a podcast with him not so long ago, and that's what his focus is on. He wants to get into that England team, so he's on it.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play to him.
Do you want to talk Man United management?
Oh gosh.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do.
Go on.
Do you know what? It's dividing the fan base, isn't it?
Who's going to be the manager in 3 years?
Oh, I don't think it's going to be Ruben Amorim. That's where I am with it anyway. I really don't think it's going to be, and I think whether you think he is, I mean, you had I think Michael called in and he's not having Amorim. Then you had Wayne, the next caller, who is having Amorim. It really is splitting the fan base right now.
What are you?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that. I do think it's too early to sack him. If you put me on the spot right now, I do because we collectively wrote off last season, and in the summer we said we've got to back him, and 4 games in we started panicking. So I don't think that's long enough. I really don't. Now,
what is long enough from this point?
I'd say the season, as long as it's not offensive. I told you.
What's offensive? Well, relegation.
I told same as last season. If it's the same as last season, then you've got to part ways with him.
But you let him complete the season to find that out.
I think so because it's like I say, he's very stubborn, and there's a lot that's against him. I mean, against Brentford, I think Wayne mentioned that we got tonked by them. You can come up with an antidote to Amorim's system at the moment. If you really do your homework, all they did is they played the same. They shifted their back 4 to the left. Ouattara sat in, became a right wing back, and they nullified us. So there's an antidote to it. So he's got to loosen up a little bit. Whether he will, I don't know. But I think you give him the season. Now, in terms of who's the favourite right now, do you want to have a crack at who that might be?
Southgate.
No. Cole?
Glasner.
Yes, it is Glasner. Glasner is currently the favourite, at 2-1. Then it kind of, Southgate is technically third in the betting at 8-1.
Okay.
So 2-1 is, in comparison to someone like Southgate. Again, Glasner, he's playing that formation now, but he's very versatile. He got promoted with Lask with a 4-4-2. He can play a 4-4-3. He's versatile and he moves. So yes, he does play that system, but he'd probably come into this United side and go, they can't play that. We'll have to change. So it's whether you think he's going to get the chop or not, Ruben Amorim. We've got Liverpool after the international break. Some people think it could be then. I don't. I think he's going to be given time. But you've got Glasner, favourite. Michael Carrick, 6-1. Next in the betting. Same with Lauren Blanc, 6-1. You've got Graham Potter here. Oh, my goodness, at 8-1. And Unai Emery at 10-1. So there's a few options there, boys. But Glasner currently the favourite.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that Liverpool game?
I'm terrified. I'll probably watch it from behind the sofa.
Why? Why? They keep getting beat, mate. It's an easy one for you, lot. What's up with you?
Don't set me up like that, Catman. I know exactly what you're doing when I come on in a few weeks' time. Look, if we want to face a version of Liverpool and get a result, it's this version that you want right now. They're on the ropes a little bit, but it's Liverpool. Manchester United can be played through. Bruno Fernandes, God love him, does not. He shouldn't be playing where he's playing, and he can be played through. So I'm just worried Liverpool can expose us, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, so Lewis Smith is just texting.
Go on.
And he says Tuchel will come in after England win the World Cup.
Tuchel to United.
Tuchel to United. Yeah.
Is that what he's saying?
That's what he's trying to say. Well, he's not.
World Cup winning.
It's just
Man United.
Yeah. You take him then, wouldn't you?
Hang on, he's proper gone for it there, hasn't he? Yeah. One, England are winning the World Cup with Tuchel, and then he's cleaning off to go to Man United.
And then he's going Man U.
What are the odds on that?
Dead to dream, mate. Dead to dream.
I'll have £1 on that because that could sort the mortgage out.
He must know something we don't.
Yeah.
He can see the future. Yes, Lewis Smith.
He's 33-1 to become the next Manchester United manager. I can tell you that much. Yeah. 33-1. So he's right down the betting.
Yeah. It's not.
But as a World Cup winner,
hey, listen, I'll take him. I'll take him the day after. Of course I would.
If he wins the
I mean,
World Cup.
I'd probably take Glasner tomorrow if you're asking me. But I've got to hold my nerve, and I've got to back him. It's difficult,
mate.
When you come on air and you have to back him.
Mate, you're dressing up like him, man. You've got to hold it out.
You need to hold out. Listen, mate.
I look more like Tuchel than you do, so you can't do that gig.
Listen, at least your Halloween costume sorted out for the Halloween festive period.
The only problem is I can't afford Moncler to complete the outfit.
I want to quit. He wears the Man United drill top now, isn't he?
So he's a little tracky. That's all you need, mate.
A little tracky now. That's all you need. He's got that blue one he wears now.
He's trying to become one of us. That's why he's trying to humanise himself. He knows he came in too hot, didn't he? With all that much
his ego's been numbed down. But do you know what? I like him, man. I like him as a person.
Me too.
I think he's a very pleasant person, man, and I want him to do well. I'd love to see him do well.
Yeah, definitely 3 years. Keep him in there.
Yeah.
What's going on this weekend, Razzler?
Let me tell you, boys. I'll tell you right now. I'm having a lie-in and I'm relaxing. Ever since last Friday, the missus has been ill. Not man flu, right? Okay. Flu. Okay, she's been taken out. So it's been early mornings with the baby, work, looking after the missus, sports bar on 11:15. Yeah. I am sleeping all weekend, boy. Perfect weekend for international as well. I can just sleep and not worry about missing anything. So I'm done. I'm out after tonight.
Is the baby in routine yet?
Yeah. You know what? Baby's an angel. Down at 7 p.m. Up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
You've had
all the way through. All the way through.
You have had a touch.
Honestly, I'm so lucky.
Baby from heaven.
Now listen.
Baby from heaven.
No. Listen, this is what happens now, right?
Go on.
You're all going to think that part 2, when you have that second one, is going to be nice and easy, innit?
Oh, yeah,
This is what's going to happen.
You've had your go.
Mate, she's going to be on you in the ears going, when are we doing it again, Ryan? When are we doing it again, right?
This is the walk in the park, this is.
And you thinking to yourself, well, first one, well easy. Let's go and do that again, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll go and do it again. And it'll be the baby from hell.
It'll be opposite.
Yeah,
I know.
It won't eat.
You know what?
It won't sleep.
Just crying.
It won't do anything that you want it to do.
It won't burp.
I'm holding off that second baby chat. I'm like a prime Emil Heskey. I'm holding her off right now.
Hold it off.
Hold him off, mate. Hold him off.
Listen, have a good one, buddy.
In a bit, mate.
Nice one, boys. Take it easy.
See you a bit. That's the latest with talkSPORT Bet. Terms and conditions to play. You've got to be over 18. BeGambleAware.org.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. Download the app or visit talksportbet.com for exclusive offers and bonuses. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
As we always do on a Friday night, we're going for a trip round Europe with Andy Brassel. That is coming next. We are less than a year away now to the World Cup. Each week, we're keeping you updated with how the English players are performing across the continent. Here's European football expert Andy Brassel on how our English players have been playing across Europe heading into the current international break.
Harry Kane is leading from the front for Englishmen abroad so far, with his clean strike in last weekend's 3-0 win for Bayern at Eintracht Frankfurt, probably their performance of the season so far, leaving him on 18 goals in 10 games going into the international break. Jude Bellingham is still finding his feet in the Bundesliga, but made a promising display as substitute in Dortmund's 1-1 draw with Leipzig last time out. Kane and Bellingham Jr. face each other in the Klassiker straight after the international break. Jude Bellingham was, of course, left out of the England squad as he continues his return to fitness. He's started just once for Real Madrid so far this season after shoulder surgery, though he made an influential all-action appearance as a sub in last weekend's 3-1 win over Villarreal that put Los Blancos back on top of the table. They also hope to have Trent Alexander-Arnold back from injury after the international break. The reason Real Madrid went back into first place in La Liga was Barcelona's humiliating 4-1 defeat at Sevilla, though the improving Marcus Rashford scored his first league goal for the club with a great left-foot volley, adding to his 2 goals in the Champions League and his clutch of assists as he adapts to life in Spain. As Ruben Loftus-Cheek contributes for England this week, he will hope it is a platform for him to get back into the Milan 11. No easy feat with Yusuf Fofana, Luka Modric and Adrian Rabiot making up a dream midfield 3. Though Loftus-Cheek's compatriot Fikayo Tomori has played all 6 games in Serie A so far, in which Milan's miserly defence has conceded just 3 in their great start to the season. In France, Tyler Morton has made an overwhelmingly positive impression since joining Lyon from Liverpool, and his clubmate Ainsley Maitland-Niles has had a good start to the season too, though he was responsible for one of the Toulouse goals in his club's surprise late defeat just before the pause, leaving the team in 4th place. Liam Rosenior's Strasbourg occupy the place above in the table, with young Martial Godot, formerly of Dartford, Margate and Fulham, scoring his first 2 goals for the club in the 5-0 win over Angers. Finally, Angel Gomez is flying high with Marseille, just a point behind PSG at the top in France, with Mason Greenwood and CJ Egan-Riley also contributing to their current run of 4 wins in a row, which included a 4-0 Champions League victory over Ajax, in which all 3 played and Greenwood scored.
For more in-depth on all that's happening across European football, make sure you tune into Trans-Europe Express show with Danny Kelly and Andy Brassel from 9 o'clock this Sunday evening. You can also listen to the best bits on Danny Kelly's Trans-Europe Express podcast, which is available every week on the talkSPORT app via your favourite podcast platforms. Now then, you ready for some travel advice? I think you are, aren't you? Here we go. Our very own Carlton Cole. It is now time for this.
Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go.
Carlton Cole's away days.
Oh, hello. He's got life by the cojones, man.
Always take the weather with you. Everywhere you
Where are you taking me this week?
always take the weather.
Adam, my friend, we are going to Riga in Latvia.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Cole's away days. Never been Latvia before.
No.
But if you are going.
Yeah, Tuesday, England, isn't it?
Yeah. Tuesday.
Live on talkSPORT 7:45.
Yep. And look, let me just tell you a little bit about Riga. All right? Pack your scarves and grab your passports because you and your mates are jetting off to the beautiful city of Riga in Latvia. The sparkling jewel of the Baltics.
Is it?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
I didn't know that.
Get ready for a city break filled with cobbled streets, cold beers and football fever as England take on Latvia at the legendary Daugava Stadium. By day, you'll wander through the fairy tale old town lanes and soak up the history. By night, you'll dive into lively cellar bars serving hearty local grub and ice-cold pints.
Oh, that sounds a bit of
It's culture.
Yeah.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
It's cheap beer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's what I'm saying, man. Latvia, man.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the white
cheap beer.
That's why it's the jewel of the Baltics, right?
I'm telling you. Anyway, for bars and pubs for the Reds. So bars and pubs for Reds. Labitis.
Oh, yeah.
A cosy local craft beer, good vibes, good selection, seen as one of Riga's nicer local gems.
Is it?
Yep. Do you want to read some reviews, or should I read one of them and you read the other?
Go on, then.
Klaus Wanderer has given it a 5-star 5 years ago. 5-star. That's 5 years ago. Have you not got one? There's yours.
There's one.
Yeah, you got one? Yeah. They have a great selection of beers, locally brewed, as I just had a mango-flavoured APA, which was amazing. Actually had 2.
Ooh.
The place is very cosy.
Greedy.
And they play classic hip-hop, like Tupac and Biggie.
Oh, they got the classics.
Oh, mate.
Well, I could tell you that Des Belodi,
Yeah.
did a review 9 years ago. So it's a bit out of date. One star.
Oh, wow.
I don't like beer.
And that's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Why would you go
straight to the point?
Like the ale?
You don't like ale and you go in there.
Yeah.
Come on. You're better than that. Let's move on to another place called Tallinnas Kvartals.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Have you?
Yeah. Is that the one that got a 5-star off Jacqueline?
Yes, Tallinnas.
Yeah.
Not one bar, but a cluster of bars
That's
and cafes in one square.
That's
Easy to bar hop and soak up pre-match buzz.
That's right. Yeah. It's also the one that got 1 star 2 months ago from the Touring Amateur, which says, puke on the floor at 6 o'clock, rock concert level shouting. Not a big fan.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
where should we eat?
So let's go to Lido Chain.
Okay.
Yeah, Lido Chain.
Okay.
Or Lido Chain.
Yeah. Is that traditional Latvian food?
It's traditional Latvian food, good portions, decent prices, locals love it.
Fantastic.
That's where you get the barometer, innit?
Is it?
Locals,
of course.
The locals go there.
Is there a burger place that we could go to?
Yeah, it's called Oak A. As in OAK.
Yeah.
And then A.
Yeah.
Burgers.
Nice. And they do burgers, do they?
They do burgers, mate.
Okay. What's the review like?
Hybrid Coaster says, well, it's about £10 to £15 you're going to spend in there. 5-star, 2 months ago, by far the best burgers I've ever had.
Wow, that's a good
That is a massive
good review.
And then Sergius Getter said, ordered a takeaway twice from there, and the burger was more like a soup, all mushy and sad. Oh wow.
Minging.
That was 2 years ago, though.
Yeah, you don't want that.
That was 2 years ago, so they've improved.
There you go.
Massa, more upmarket, modern Latvian cuisine for when you want to go and get some food and atmosphere.
Okay. Is there any iconic places that you could visit?
Yeah, well, there's things to do over in... Well, no, there isn't. No. No.
There's absolutely nothing to do in Riga.
Well, yeah, there is actually.
I think that's a printing error on your screen.
Yeah. So St. Peter's Church, you got there.
Yeah.
Climb the spire for superb views of Old Town.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you got the Beskinouns Park. Green space for good chilling, people watching, light walk. Cruise along the Dogova River if weather allows. A short river cruise or paddleboard, kayak might be an adventure. So look,
what would you do on a match day?
So on a match day, we've got to go Riga match day. England fans, morning, what you're going to do is going to wake up in the Baltic breeze and hit the Riga's Old Town, cobble spires and cafes, calling your name, grab a fry up or a cheeky early pint.
That sounds
you know what I mean? And then lunchtime, fuel up at Lido, as I said.
Yeah.
For hearty Latvian grub, or go to OK Burgers if you're missing home. Cheap, cheerful, and perfect for the squad. Afternoon, climb St. Peter's Church for city views, then wander down the riverfront. Fancy a pint? Try Labitis or Ala Pagrabs. Local beer, great atmosphere. Pre-match, grab dinner around 6. Massa for something fancy, or back to Ala Pagrabs for meze and pints. Meet up with the fans, all Tallinnas Kvartals. That's the place you just talked about before heading out. And then kick off, make your way to the Dogova Stadium by 7:15. Expect cold air, loud locals, and plenty of it's coming home. It's coming home. And then after the final whistle, win or lose, it's back to town for late night kebabs, beers, Skyline Bar, or more round underground at Alapagrabs.
All right.
Riga doesn't sleep till you do.
Oh, nice sign off. I like it. 7:45 kick-off on Tuesday night. Make sure you're tuning in to talkSPORT. Adrian Dunn will be bringing you the World Cup qualifier between Latvia and England. And if you're going, there you go. Make sure you stick to that itinerary.
Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go.
Playing a bit of ska. Hey, look at this. Listen, I know that we've not made reference to our team this evening so far. We're going to get stuck into Matt's quiz in a minute. But, Marco, what have you come dressed as? Put your microphone up, son. What have you come dressed as this evening? Very interesting attire that you've gone with tonight.
It's a cycling hat, but I'm representing my half Italian roots tonight.
Right.
Why?
I don't know, I just felt it.
You felt it?
For those that, obviously, we can't see him because he's not on screen because he's in the control room at the moment. He's wearing an Italian retro tracksuit top.
Yeah, that is it's like a Diodora remake.
Classic. It's from the Donadoni times.
Yeah.
Of,
Donadoni.
Great player. But you're also wearing I want to say Tour de France. That's the wrong thing. There is one in Italy, isn't there? What's the cycling thing in Italy called?
Giro d'Italia.
Thank you very much, Matt. Giro d'Italia.
Yeah.
So you've got a cycler's cap, not like a full helmet. He's just got like one of those caps with a very small peaks. Yeah.
Well, they're designed to go underneath the helmet. Like that's what the little peak that goes up.
Right, is it? Okay. Can I ask why you're wearing that? Have you cycled into work?
Haven't cycled into work.
He's into
but
his caps, by the way.
I was
Like
wearing
me.
it, yeah, like you, mate.
Yeah, he's into his caps.
Yeah, so he can appreciate.
That's not a cap, mate. That's a cyclist's hat. You can't be knocking
goes
about
on-
round.
Goes on your head. Goes on your head.
Yeah, but when you're on a bike, sound. He's not on a bike, is he?
Listen,
He's sat down there.
I've cycled to Brighton once, from London to Brighton.
So that makes you qualified to wear that hat.
No, but it's just just worth mentioning.
How about when he got into a stranger's car to go to another country? So that doesn't surprise me about this guy.
Interesting attire anyway. I just thought I'd bring that up for you, Mark. Oh, cool.
Thanks very much.
Are you ready for the quiz? Have you got all the buttons ready to go?
Yeah, got all the buttons ready to go. I think you're gonna smash this one. I think it's too easy, personally.
Oh, bother me.
Oh, so you put us on high expectations here.
Matt's getting dissed off the blooming geezer that's wearing a cycling hat in the production room.
Mate.
Oh. How are we? Quizzy Matt, you good, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Waiting for my invite to Coley's party tomorrow, though.
Are you having a party? You never even said that to me. What's going on?
I'm not having a party. I'm not having a
Why
party.
are you playing? Why are you being sheepish now?
Every night's a party.
I'm not having a party.
Why are you being sheepish?
You know that if there's a party going down,
Yeah,
you're there, innit?
To be
You
fair,
know,
you have
you
been-
know I love a party, but there's no party.
Yeah.
I celebrate everybody else's birthday but mine. I like I don't like it to be about me.
Matt,
It's
when's
not-
your birthday?
March.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Who's the next on the team? Whose birthday's next?
Who's
on the
next?
team? Marco's not even listening to us now. Right?
Marco,
he's not even listening.
When's
to
your
what we're
birthday,
doing.
mate?
When's your birthday?
It is in February. Why?
Oh,
No, would you? Well, if you've been listening to the show, Marco, you'll understand why we're having that
5
conversation.
months.
Jack, when's your birthday?
July.
Oh.
We ain't got.
When's your birthday,
We ain't got a Christmas
Lewis?
birthday.
Eh?
No, wait.
September. It's gone.
Gone.
So we ain't got no.
We ain't got a Christmas birthday.
Mate, oh, mate. So we just got to wait for Christmas now.
We've got to wait for Christmas too.
Mm.
That's what we've got to. Anyway.
That's it, innit?
Anyway, we digress. What have you got lined up for us on the quiz?
Okay.
Please tell us it's something to do with Latvian Premier League
Oh, I
strikers.
wish. Cole is the expert on that, so I wouldn't give him a quiz that easy.
Of course.
Right, Steven Gerrard looks set to return to management with Rangers. Probably the best player to never win the Premier League.
Oh, hang on.
I'd say. Probably.
Two guys.
Most talked about. Oh, yeah. Anyway,
Go on,
which 10 managers have managed the most Premier League games but have never won the Premier League
Oh, lovely.
as a manager?
10 most managers without winning it, yeah?
Yeah, so most Premier League games managed without getting their hands on the title as a manager. I must stress that.
Without winning. I love that question. 03 717 22 33 44. Yusuf, not tonight, yeah? Just give us an answer. You don't have to start typing now. Just give us an answer. You can ring in and I'll make sure that you get on the show. All right, pal? 03717 22 33 44. You want to go?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, I think he'll be in the top 10, yeah? I think you'll be right. Do what you need to do.
Sam Allardyce, lock him in. Labas.
Yeah, he's up there, number 3. 541 games managed, 0 Premier League titles. I'm not going to say that for all of them.
531?
41. 541 games.
Okay.
And he's third on the
Jack's telling me to go to break. I want to give my answer. Can I not have an answer?
Yeah.
Can I have an answer before we go to break?
Make it sharp.
Okay. David Moyes. Lock it in.
Bosh. Second.
Moyes right at the top.
Oh!
720. And still going.
Still going indeed. Right. Get stuck in. You know the phone number. We'll get you on the radio next.